Good morning to all the students. In our last class, we have learned about the process of micturition, which was basically the removal of urine from the body to outside. In our today's class, we are going to learn about the mechanism of urine formation. This mechanism already you have learned in your 10th standard also. So we are going to start the mechanism, which is the sum up of three renal processes which are listed here in the image. That is glomerular filtration, reabsorption of substances from the renal tubules into the blood. So renal tubules are basically the PCT, that is the proximal convoluted tubule, Henle loop, and DCT, that is the distal convoluted tubule. These are basically referred as renal tubule. And the third important step is secretion of substances from the blood in the renal tubules. Now here the complete urinary excretion rate is mathematically expressed, that is the filtration rate, which is the glomerular filtration rate. From that you minus the reabsorption rate, because in reabsorption whatever is filtered out is supplemented back to blood, and then you add up the secretion rate. So this is the mathematical expression for the urinary excretion rate. Now let us learn these three steps in detail. So the first important step is glomerular filtration. Now where the filtration of blood is done by glomerulus. Glomerulus is tuft of capillary that is present in the Bowman's capsule, and around 1100 to 1200 or 1100 to 1200 ml of blood is filtered by kidney per minute. Okay, the glomerular capillary blood pressure causes filtration through three layers. So the blood is flowing in the glomerula with pressure, and as a result of this pressure the blood will filter through three layers. Now you can see in the figure the three layers includes the membrane of glomerular capillary, which is the endothelium of glomerular blood vessel, then the membrane of Bowman's capsule, which is the epithelium of Bowman's capsule, and the third layer is the basement membrane between them. So the membrane which is shown with the peach color is the glomerular membrane. The membrane which is shown with the yellow color is the Bowman's capsule membrane, and you can see the white space between these two. The white space is the basement membrane. Okay, so the filtration will occur through these three layers. Now the Bowman's capsule is formed of cells which are called podocytes, and these podocytes are arranged in such a way that they leave very little space and form the filtration slits. The blood is filtered through the membrane, and all the constituent of plasma except protein will pass into the Bowman's capsule lumen. Therefore this process is called ultrafiltration. So you very well know the composition of plasma. The plasma is having water, it is having the glucose, it is having amino acids, vitamins, proteins. So it is very clearly mentioned here that only proteins will not pass through the filtration units or filtration slits. Besides that, all the other things will get into the cavity of Bowman's capsule, and this process is called ultrafiltration. The amount of filtrate formed by kidney per minute is called glomerular filtrate rate. So obviously children, when you refer a process with a time, then it is represented in terms of a rate. So we are saying that the filtrate formed by kidney per minute, so it will be glomerular filtrate rate, and its amount is 125 ml per minute, and when you calculate it for the complete day, then it's 180 liter. Okay, so in a minute it's 125 ml, and when you calculate it for the entire day, it becomes 180 liter per day. Now next important process is tubular reabsorption. Now the tubular reabsorption basically occurs in the renal tubules, as I told you, that is the PCT, Henle loop and DCT. Now just now I mentioned that 180 liter of glomerular filtrate is formed every day, and we are excreting only 1.25 to 2 liter of urine per day. So this clearly suggests that 99% of filtrate is reabsorbed back by the renal tubules, and this is called tubular reabsorption. The reabsorption occur by passive or active absorption methods, and many substances like glucose, amino acids, sodium ions, they are reabsorbed actively, whereas the nitrogenous waste are absorbed passively. Now reabsorption of water also occur passively in the initial segment of nephron. Now passive and active absorption. Passive absorption means which do not need any energy or any energy inputs, whereas active absorption means where the energy inputs are required, right? So all the important things which were present in the glomerular filtrate are reabsorbed back when they pass through the renal tubules, that is PCT, Henle loop and DCT. The third important function is tubular secretion. Now during the urine formation, the tubule release certain substances like potassium ion, hydrogen ion, ammonium ion into the filtrate. Tubular secretion is important step because it helps in maintaining the ionic and acid base balance of the body fluid. And for the tubular secretion also, the tubules, that is the renal tubules, are involved. So all these things are listed here. When you will go through the main points in the figure, they are given. So this is the complete mechanism of urine formation with the three important steps, that is glomerular filtration, which occur at the level of Bowman's capsule and glomerulus, whereas the tubular reabsorption and tubular secretion is performed by renal tubules, that is PCT, DCT, Henle loop and the collecting duct. That's all for the day. Thank you.